Testing. Testing. All right. We'll see if this is working. We'll try it out for a while. I'm going to let it populate up just a little bit. And we'll see if we get a thumbs up, a recognition, something happens, or whatever. But I'm trying something new here. Hopefully the sound's coming through. Oh, we got one watching. Okay, let me see if I can flip this around and get this set up how it needs to be set up. All right. Hey, Tom, what's up, buddy? How you doing? All right, we're going to try and get this done. I know it looks weird, but I've been going through some hassles with internet and different stuff. But we'll see. Trying to do something new. Let's see if we can pull it up. May have to turn the sound down real far so we don't get crazy feedback. Look at that. I have to turn the sound down real far so we don't. And there we go. So we got that. So anyway, I'm let me give it a second. There we go. All right, so it's on a delay. So the what you see up here and what I do. So um, all of my machines are Windows 95, Windows 98, XP, Windows 7 machines that I've boosted up to run Windows 8.1. And my good high-powered machine that I built 18 years ago, it was 3,000 at that time. It finally toasted up, and right now I just had to take it off to the side. And to put any money into it to get it running again is moot because even taking the money to put into it, the cost of it, and then it not supported with any of the new software. So pretty much you got to have at least Windows 10. That machine won't run Windows 10. Components and stuff are not compatible with it to run Windows 10. Windows 10 comes to end of service this year. I believe sometime this year, 2025, excuse me, coming year. And then they're going to go to Windows 11, and it will primarily all be online in the cloud, run by whatever. So if you guys can hear this microphone, somebody give me a comment and let me know that the microphone's sounding okay, that the sound's not fading in and out and everything like that, because I'm trying something. So I'm hooked up now. My phone is paired to my Linux Smoothwall device, which allows me to get on the internet because the OS that I run from the house is no longer supported in any browsers to get on the, or very limited support in browsers to get on the internet. So I'm going from my Android to my Linux server out to the internet, so that I can at least get this up and do something from the house here. And it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it looks like it's turning out okay, relatively. Like I said, there will be a lag because we're going through Android to the Linux server and then up to the internet. So it's going to be a lag. But hopefully the sound's matched up, and we'll see how that's going. So that's one of the things I've been fighting. I'm still going to be doing all of my videos on my Windows 95, 98 machines, my computers that run fine. They just can't attach to the internet with any success rate, and they're not viable. So we'll be working on trying to get a very economical computer laptop because of space configuration, and I need to be mobile when I do it, that will run Windows 11. The one that I would like to get starts at 1,000 at the very minimum machine and runs up to 3,000, and it's just not doing that. I mean, it irks me so much that they are trying to make everybody do stuff anyway. Look who do I got out there? Hi Sharon, how you doing? Oh, I'm glad you can hear me fine. That's good, 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 good. Tom, all right. Who else? Oh, Triple B. Hey, Steve, what's up, buddy? So that's what I'm working on. Setting that up, trying to get it done. Trying to get my health back up to be stable to get ready for this year's events and stuff out for the car shows and other events and everything. I still have plenty of off-season stuff that is either pre-recorded or at least I have the data that I can turn into videos to put up for the rest of this year until February, March when the seasons really kick in. So we'll get those up. I have the shop talks and stuff that I want to put up. It's just getting time to do it right now. I got a little ill. I had some medication issues, mostly affordability and shipment issues and stuff because some of the with the things the way things are changing as far as importing stuff and getting stuff, my medication comes from other places, which I wish it didn't, but it does. So it took a while, so it got me off. Dad's had some issues as of late, trying to get that done. Mom's health has been waxing and waning, coming and going and stuff. So we just been trying to get that up. We have quite a few individuals out there right now. Max Sprague, and just so many individuals that are having trouble with health. You know, we are all getting older. We are that generation that they're trying to just rub out for whatever reasons and or not complaining, not whining, not crying. Just, it's a straight up fact. I'm in communication with so many of the VA guys and people that are either housebound or bedridden, which is the primary reason why I do a lot of my videos and everything, so that people can see those and enjoy those. Things are just, you know, it's just rough all over. But let it be known that I may not be able to, I can't live my life on Facebook. I can't live my life on my email, but I return as many as I can, as quick as I can. And if I can, if I miss you, just let it be known that I care about you. I love you. Wish I could hug you all. As Brian Mans and Max Sprague both will let you know, you're not alone. And we feel for you, and we, you know, it's not sympathy, it's empathy. We understand. It's the brotherhood of pain, whether it be physically, mentally, or spiritually. We understand. And hugs to everyone. And if you see me out and you need one, you let me know. I got one for you. So I have faith that it'll all work out however it's supposed to. We don't have control over it, but we just need to keep going for the right reasons and keep plugging away and doing what we can. But you're not alone. We do understand. Now, does that make any situation any better? It does. It does. If you stop and think about it, it does. I may not be able to stay in touch with every person that I care about or every person that I have met over the last, 70 years or whatever. But that being said, doesn't mean I care for you any less, don't love you as much. Doesn't mean, and also that if you mess up, I'll tell you. But it's just me. I'm not passing judgment or whatever. It's just I'm going to let you know. Being like that, being tight like that, being family and friends and stuff, in the brotherhood and stuff. We aren't above setting you straight when you mess up, and if a good butt kicking is what it takes, then that's what it'll take. But we love you. It doesn't diminish the love for we have for you any less. So and Max knows, Max understands, and I know a lot of other you guys do. It's an old biker creed and everything. We'll get you out of any situation you get into, but if you brought that situation on yourself or the club, there's a pound of flesh that's got to be paid for it, and you know that. You should know that going in, and but we still love you. Cancellations. There was the. Let me see if I can do this. That's not the one. There we go. So this one here, the Low Profile Society. It's their Christmas expo. It's the indoor show that was supposed to be held tomorrow, December the 21st, down at the Roberts Center. Um, that has officially been canceled. I've been trying ever since early this morning to get a hold of somebody because on their website, the official website and stuff, they said that the event had been canceled. There wasn't any other information, but I always check because there have been times when things have been canceled or postponed or whatever that weren't real. So I was able to finally get in touch with the promoter. Thank you so much for getting back with me. I greatly appreciate it. The event for downtown, down at the Roberts Center for the Low Profile Society, and we were all looking. There was a group of us that were going to head down and stuff. We were all looking forward to that because we wanted to see it during this off season. Plus, it gives us time on an inside event like that to peruse and look around at a lot of the lowriders and good classic cars, quality custom cars, and things like that. So they are going to try, from my understanding from the promoter, word from the promoter, is that they will try and reschedule possibly sometime in July. That information more to come, and we'll see how that goes. Did I lock up? Did I lose something? Are we not producing anymore? Let me check here for a second. Yes, we did. All right, you still hear me, but the video froze. Yeah, two ATVs. Yeah. So I guess you guys keep letting me know because I can't see the screen from where I'm at. But my screen is froze up, but they say the sound's still working. So as long as the sound's still working, if you just let me know it's still working every little bit, I'll just keep talking then. This can stay like it is for all I care. But that's probably one of the problems because of what I'm running through, the signals that I have to run through. There are other Android devices that I will try and put up. I'll try and put up and see if I can get this worked out. Worst case scenario, we will try and pair a camera, a hang on, mental lock. We'll try and pair up a action camera and stuff and try and run it through hardline to see if we can run it through and pull the video up that way. But you know, it is what it is. So are we still being heard out there? Anybody? Let me know. All right, so I'll just keep talking. So we've got that things. There are quite a few events. This is all right. So 2ATV says we're still going. Yeah, it's one of the bugs I'll have to work out. We'll see what's going on. I'm pulling a lot of juice through this system. You know, the house basically here is a Verde cage. I don't know if anybody knows, anybody else knows what that is other than me. But my sister, when she built the house and had it set up, working for the DoD, Homeland Security, and all of the internet security stuff that she did. The house is a grounded plane that is the frame of the house was actually plugged into the electricity to send a low level voltage through it to make it to where signals couldn't leave, come or go out of the house very well. And that has always had an effect to the house as far as internet stuff, unless you were on her optic fiber. So she had three T1 lines coming into the house, optic fiber, and that was what she used to produce. But it has a havoc. It plays havoc with any phone calls and stuff. We basically got to go outside to get a phone call if it's not on the landline and everything. Yeah, there are some Chevelles out there. They have, I put up, I don't know whether I put it on my Facebook thing or not, but they have the new Chevelle, the 2025 Chevelle. I think it's basically built on the Camaro format. I could be wrong, but the Camaro chassis and everything, and it just has a retrofitted front end and rear end from the 70 through 72 Chevelle type of thing, and I think it looks really cool, and it's monster motor. They're looking really good. Yeah, Steve said it sounds like pitching, but it does. It does. So I'll try and get more stuff this year. We have the stuff that we've done up, but it's taken time to do it. I still have to put in, 15 to 20 hours with all the editing and uploading and stuff for each one of those. So I've got to work it around everything that's been going on. Like I said, not complaining, just trying to give explanation and stuff. Digger's been, I'd like for him to be here sometimes and stuff, but he's really busy. But he has his broke hand, but he's trying to get his whole Casa La Castle La Digger on wheels, the setup and everything. So hopefully, I was hoping he'd drop in. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They're saying that the new Chevelles are ugly, but it's all the new retro styling, so it's made to look old, but with all the new sleek amenities and stuff. And granted, my favorite year Chevelle, so 69, well 68, same body style and everything, just different front and back, nose and tail. 69 through 72 were my favorite Chevelles. 69 was absolutely my favorite. I just believe that that was, probably because we had one. I think that was what I liked the most, everything. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind that, just like when they did the Charger and the Challenger and all of that stuff, and the Super Bs, all the SRT models, everything that was those retro looks like that. I thought they were pretty good. So that's cool. Well, with the video being locked up and stuff, that doesn't help me too much because there were some visual things that I wanted to show you because I have a multi-screen system set up here to where I can talk and do whatever. So what'll probably happen is I'll try and work on seeing which camera runs this better. I don't know if I use my actual phone camera, the new phone that I got, if that would be any better. It does have a better processor in it, more RAM and so forth. Yeah, 71, 72 with the round and single head. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like those. But I might try that phone. It's just that currently it weighs twice as much as the old camera phone that I'm using now, and it's more difficult to plug into the sound system. And I just wanted to make sure that we actually had decent sound going through it so that people could hear and see what's going on. I'm happy with the way it, as far as the peripherals and everything, it looks like everything on screen comes in the way I wanted it to. Because I'm currently sitting here in this, when the house was built, it was an office niche, but it got too small because when Teresa had, when my sister had monitors running, she'd have 3 to 5 to 6 monitors running for all of her dedication that she was doing for her different jobs. And that was set up in a back room, but we don't have internet back there. And like I said, wireless doesn't run very well. So I'd have to run a hard line because all the old lines had to be taken out because they were interfering with the new system. Anyway, it's old gear, new software. There, not a lot of that. It's a lot of compatible. So I have been looking. I will be trying to get the laptop soon, so that bare minimum laptop with Windows 11 Pro on it. I need the Pro version so that it won't be limited in some of its abilities to do things I need to do for internet and uploading. But then again, they are trying to make that go all cloud-based, and who knows what they'll change. That's why I refuse to spend more than, $300-400 on any one of those, because it would be a waste of money every time they change something. Uh, let's see what else. What else? I had a whole list of stuff, but with the video being locked up, that, like I said, that limits me from showing stuff on the screen. So yeah, we'll see how that works. I don't know if I could reboost it because I'm pretty sure that it's because of the actual camera here. it's freaking out. It's actually glitching. My hands are glitching on the camera itself. They're not showing on your screen, but they actually are glitching a little bit themselves. Um, yeah, that's pretty wild. It is pretty wild. What do we got? Triple B, GO4RIDER. Uh, well, I am, yeah. Well, yeah, like I said, I'm going through an Android device into a Linux smooth wall, which the smooth wall is to protect for any type of intrusion from outside, malicious software or spyware or anything. But it allows me to link through the smooth wall in Linux to my internet. Whereas my phone, if I link it directly, then I don't have any screens other than the small screen on the phone. This way, it allows me to run multiple screens, but we're running multiple screens. It looks like I've maxed out. I've pushed the limits of the signal and everything. And Digger at his place at the old place, he had super fast. I mean, there was nothing any faster than his internet made, unless you go, the whole triple T1 lines, the triple T1 lines or optic fiber, which I believe his was optic fiber, but it was something else. Um, so his was always really fast and worked really good. But we can't do that here. We need to basically get basic stuff and just use what it is. I mean, I don't need a whole box of wrenches if I have a crescent wrench that will fit a bunch of stuff. You know how that is, mechanic stuff. We use what we've got. It is English. Remember, first certifications for data transfer specialist in '82, and then I got in '95. I got my A plus plus, my hardware technician specialties certification and stuff. So I am a licensed certified hardware tech specialist, but for ancient hardware. Doesn't do any good for anything now. And after the COVID and when we had to close down the computer store and the sewing and consignment store downtown here in Midway, when Mom and I were down there running that, once we closed that down, I've stopped because it's just maddening to put $200-300 in repairs on something that will be outdated in 6 months to a year. I can't see it when instead of buying parts, it was cheaper to buy another computer or build another computer than it was to try and repair one. I got refused to get caught up in that whole thing. But the cars are the same way now, same type of the BS, so that's that. But what the hell do I know, right? So I mean, yeah, just it's just normal speak. But so we will be out there. There are some coming up. I will try and get the bugs worked out of this so this works better, so I can actually show you on my screen what is going on and what's happening. And yeah. Oh, a retired truck driver. Yeah, I'm yeah, pretty much. I don't know about being retired. I got too many other jobs to worry about to keep everything going than to retire with anything. I can't even see that in the future. But we do have things in the works to try and get this situation fixed so that I can do all of that. I will do my best to get to as many shows as I can on this upcoming season. That's it is the way that it is. I will do what I can, but mom and dad come first, and then we'll try and do the best I can. And again, I want to say to all of the shut-ins and the people that can't get out and the people that like to watch what we do, that's why I get so many people that will submit things to events that I can't get to. And if you would like to be part of that, contact me through either Facebook Messenger or my email, and we'll work something out. And I would be pleased and honored and blessed if you would submit stuff from events that I can't get to me, that I can make a video or a presentation for those people that are basically homebound and can't get out. They really enjoy seeing all the different ones. I just don't believe that I will be able to get to 3, 4, 5 a day anymore. I'll be lucky to get to one a day, if not just one a weekend on the upcoming. We're going to try and do as many as we can, but we do have to stick close to home because of the situations with dad, mom, and myself, and we'll do that. But yeah, more things coming up during that time. I hope to work these bugs out, guys, and I do appreciate it. Oh, Digger popped in. How you like this frozen screen, brother? So I was telling everybody how I've got this wired up through an Android device going into my Linux smoothwall box and then to the internet so that I can do multiple screens. And I was able to do it for just a few moments, and then it just I still have audio, I believe, is what they're telling me, but the video, the visual just went down. I will try, Tom. I will always have and always will, no matter how many I do. I will do my best. I will do what I can, the way I can, how I can, when I can. Can. But yeah, we'll do the best we can. But yeah, I will definitely try and get some of this straightened out. So I would probably do a live stream once a week. I always try and pop in on other people's live streams to see what's going on and stuff. But for whatever reasons, it seems like during the time when people get off work from 5 until 8 or 9 at night, when they're doing their live streams, I'm so tied up with other stuff and taking care of everything. I'm just not able to join in on them. And as I was saying, I don't live my life online. To me, it's a tool. All social media, computers, and everything always been this way for me. They are tools. I don't live my life for them, but they're tools. But they are the way that I can communicate. That's why I post a lot of stuff on Facebook, because that's a broader thing. If somebody doesn't watch the video on YouTube, then I can reach a lot of people, or they can search it on Facebook, and I try and get the information or links to things that way. I will continue to do that. I just can't friend everybody or reply to everybody. My day's existence does not allow for that to happen if I want to take care of everybody and still make the videos and put out the information. It's just impossible to get that to spend that time on there. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys too. Yeah, it is a spider's web for real. I call it an electronic spaghetti. The wires, the sheer wires and connections and everything that I have to run and all this going on, it can get iffy. But I'm glad the sound's still working, because at least it's like radio with some kind of a crazy picture locked up on the screen. Um, but at least I got the sound going, because that way I wouldn't have to stop. Yeah, I've been wanting to try and get out to the country corners. That every time that gets on my list, either something comes up, something happens, of weather or health wise. I want to try and get out to those. There's a lot of them I'd like to try and get out to. If situations were a little bit better here, I could make the longer hauls. I will be trying to get down to the bluegrass, the one in Lexington. Digger's going to drive me down, because I just don't believe I could drive down, do the video, and drive back safely. So he's going to transport me that way. It allows me to concentrate on doing the videos, taking care of all that. And that's coming up soon. Jeff Lane's is coming up soon. There's many of them. Usually I start getting requests to do videos in February. This time I started receiving them in October of this year, not February of 2025 like I normally would, but in October of 2024, they started sending in requests. But the reason I don't mention a lot of them is because between now and then, so much stuff changes. And if you put out on the internet, that's something that I want to tell all the promoters and stuff. Once they put something out there, if they make any changes and people complain afterwards that they weren't notified, here's the reason they weren't. You put it out there once on whatever, or maybe twice on two different publication sites and stuff, but it is picked up again and republicized numerous times throughout the web. When you change yours and make say that it's been canceled or postponed and may not get to everybody, oh, I can guarantee you it won't get to everybody, because there's no way that it'll be reposted and republicized throughout the interweb to be able to notify everybody. So that's why people get upset. But then again, don't not tell them it is, because the thing happens with Rob Schrader on Miami Valley Novas. People complain, hey, I went to this event and it wasn't there, it had been canceled. Well, a lot of times they won't tell Rob. And if they don't tell Rob, well, with any of the people that run the sites, if you don't tell them, then they can't put it up. And some people, the way they run their sites and they're set up, if you tell them on Thursday that the Saturday event has been changed, they can't get it changed by those 2 days. Some of the newer services are instantaneous, Facebook, different places like that. I know Kevin Foust tries really hard to get it up as fast as he can. Max, Sprague, Larry, and Kevin try and get it up on Ohio Car Shows and Cruise Ins as fast as they can if any changes were made and things. But you just can't do it instantaneous like that throughout the entire web. So there may be discrepancies there. I have driven clear down to the river, a 2.5 hour drive, got down there and they canceled it that morning. Well, I understand that things like that happen, but if you're going to do it, and then again, just like we had a lot of cancellations this year with all the postponements with the rain and all that stuff. If you postpone or go with a rain date, remember, you're not going to get the draw that you would have gotten, because now people have to pick and choose between not only what they would have done that weekend, but other weekends that are already scheduled. For myself, it's almost impossible for me to get to a rain date, because all of my Saturdays and Sundays and most Friday night events will be full by February, March for the entire year. And if one has to shut down, I can't bump another one for, to do that, because it wouldn't be fair to them. It is what it is. And promoters and stuff, like I've always said, if you guys will get together, if you're within a 15-20 mile radius, if you get together and two people have events on the same day within a 15-mile radius, if you hold one in the morning, one in the afternoon, evening, you guys can both have your events. I've seen so many and know so many people that will absolutely go from one event in the morning to one event in the afternoon, evening, and you can both get those people in. They're more than happy to take their hot rods, their classics, their cars out, motorcycles out on a decent day and do as many as they can in a row. Don't try and fight and compete with other ones. Don't hold them at the same time, same day, and they're only 5 miles apart, because all you're doing is hurting yourself for your causes. That cuts into, people will give, people will support, people will help out, all of the charities and everything. But if you make them absolutely have to pick and choose, and they can't get to two on the same day, they're both the same time, and everything, it makes it difficult. If the local promoters within, like I said, a few miles of each other, if you get in there and stuff, you guys can work together and be flexible, work together, and this stuff will all work out. You might, nope, we're still locked up. It's flashing every now and then, but it's still locked up. Digger party was flexo rolling, yeah. Well, no. Yeah, Southwest Virginia, two ATVs. That will be just like getting down to Tennessee to see Matman and all those guys, or getting over to PA to see Muzzle Mike or any of those guys. There's just no way. Usually Columbus to just this side of Cincinnati, as this goes on here at the house. I don't want to put that upon anybody. I mean, we can have people come in, and we have the fire station just 2 blocks away that can help out with everything. But I just can't put that on there. It's not their responsibility to go like that. It's mine, and I will do what I can. Okay, Triple B, yeah, Steve, you get the new shop. We'd like to come out. I'd like to come out and do a video with all that and everything and see what's going on. I'd like to come out and do another one. I've been out there before in the past. I'd like to come out and just talk to you without shooting any video because some of the stuff that goes on out there, we just not my channel friendly. I love you, brother, but you're wacky. That's why I love you, but I can't put everything that's going on out there on the internet and stuff. Well, I guess I could, but it wouldn't last long. Somebody'd take it down or complain. Yeah, how long we've been running here, I can't tell. It's really wild. My hand's so shaky on this, shaking like it normally it would be and stuff like that. Um, Yeah, so I can't think, like I said, I had a whole bunch of stuff that I wanted to show on the multi-screens, but uh, I can't do that with it locked up like it is. I am happy that the sound's still working, but I'd say that's probably got to be the camera that I'm using, but we'll see. Uh, Pretty rare on that, but all right, guys, I'm going to back on out of here. I'm sure that I'll remember something. Like I said, I had this all written down here on a list, but it's not relative now to what's going on because I can't actually show you the videos of it, the actual film of it. But let me know. Keep in touch. I will try and respond to what I can respond to. I will try and do all that. I will do the best I can with what I'm given, as we all can. But again, I want to reiterate to everyone out there that's having, I know the winter seasons and stuff, with the light being like it is and the weather being like it is, there's a lot of seasonal depressions and people gaining anxieties and stuff. Just remember there are people you can reach out to, and it's not a bad thing. You know, I'm with you. I am with you. So y'all take care, and I'm gonna back out of here. What we got? Blame it on the drones. Oh no. No, listen, all that drones, that's a whole nother thing. That would be one of those ones that would be, I'd like to have multiple people set up to be able to talk about that, but yeah, that's a whole nother thing and everything. So I'll try and stay car related. I'll try and do whatever, but every now and then, like I said, it gets to be to where I just want to let everybody know that you're not alone. We love you. You need a hug. Let me know. You see me. You can get one. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here, and we'll see what we can do about fixing this situation and making it better for the next time. All right, see ya.